Damn, I love my city. The Bay Area is an amazingly beautiful place, but as of recently, those feelings have been bombarded by a bittersweet attitude towards the Bay. I've witnessed the Bay change a lot. In certain areas, the most you would have to be worried about is how you're going to keep yourself and your family protected. Now you have to think about how to even sustain a lifestyle while keeping your peace of mind on a day-to-day basis. Rent, gas, simple cost of living, all things that need to be taken into consideration. I was watching the movie WALL-E a while ago and couldn't help but notice how many similarities it shares with the environment in which I live. And to see it continue to become like that more and more day by day is crazy. I'm referring to when WALL-E was on Earth and there was a whole bunch of trash everywhere you turned. There wasn't one spot that hadn't been covered in some type of trash. I feel like that's what the Bay Area has turned into. But honestly, I think the locals do such a good job of ignoring the homelessness and just focusing on how we're going to get by. We don't notice how the cities are becoming dirtier and unsustainable to live in. One day I was sleeping at Lake Merritt with nowhere else to go, and it really hit me what I was surrounded by. I always saw it and heard people talk about California and how dirty it was, but never really noticed just how bad it was. I've been homeless, slept on the streets, couch surfed, the whole nine. And through the experience, you truly realize just how real shit can get. Now, let me reiterate, I love the Bay Area. That's my home. I've been there all my life. I love the Bay. And regardless of all the shit that I said, it's still a beautiful place. But you can't help but acknowledge how a majority of us are just one bad day away from ending up right in those streets with the vast majority of the homeless population here. It all led me to think though. In my opinion, I feel like survival is the most important thing and number one priority on people's minds when you live out here. How do I get by day to day? Focus on my health. How does one survive in the Bay Area? We're out here at Oakland, Lake Merritt. I'm gonna go talk to some people. I've been feeling like personally, I've been going through a lot in my life and just dealing with shit. And personally, I feel like it raised the question of how does one survive in the Bay Area? With inflation, we got high-ass rent out here. The cost of living is crazy. But I want to see what other people were going through, you know what I mean? It's about the people. It's about the common denominator. We got to figure out what everybody else is doing, you feel me? It's not just about me all the time. It's my world, y'all are just living in it. But I mean, but it's not about me all the time. Today it's about the people. Today, like I said, out in Oakland, Lake Merritt, with my boys. Say what's up.
It's good, yo.
With these, cameraman. Shout out to the cameraman.
Joey Ferrari, by the way. He didn't say my name.
Fuck your name. I feel like personally, being a Bay Area native for so long, I've seen a lot of changes. It get harder to live out here and become where you guys from here.
Yeah, Jason, I'm from Fairfield with my grandparents. I'm not soft with it, so I've seen the changes happen too.
I noticed a common theme in a lot of the responses I got from people, along with my own personal advice of how to get by in the Bay. It's really important to have great mental strength. We can dwell on how bad the situation is and continue to complain about the cards we're dealt, but where does that truly lead you? Sure, you feel good at the moment. You have a lot going on, so I'm not going to knock you for feeling like the world is against you. But at what point do you decide that you aren't going to let people impede your growth? Yes, sir. Getting his steps in. I feel it. Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go. Oh, you getting it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Enjoy your day, bro. Yes, sir. You too. I love that guy. Fucking amazing. He probably had like gout or something. I'm over here making fun of it. Yeah. Jeez, bro, look at his swag. Oh my god, that nigga look like he got a big. Do you feel like it's become harder to sustain a life in the Bay Area?
I think, well, for me, like, I have the ability to live with my family, like, you know, paying rent, but it's just like, let's say I wanted to get my own shit, it's just like, you find out how much people are paying to air living.
Yeah.
In a way, it's just like, I'm afforded to put this shit just like, really into it, right? So it's like,
Until you boss up, until you're rich as fuck.
it's not rich, but like, God knows how long it's going to take.
It's tomorrow, bro. You gotta manifest it. You gotta believe that shit. How are you surviving?
Man, you're right about that. It's not easy. I actually just moved too to a spot that was rent control on the other side of the lake.
Okay, yeah. You say you were coming from New York too, right?
Well, I grew up in New York and New Jersey. I've been in Oakland since 01. Moved out here at 21 on a whim, and I'm going to school at San Francisco State. I mostly work in education. I mostly talk creative writing at high school level. And then I do communications work for different nonprofits that do work in the Bay Area.
Okay, nice.
So that's kind of been my bread and butter for the last 10, 15 years, I'd say. But you know, the nonprofit world doesn't pay that good.
Yeah, I would assume so.
You know, there is a reason they call it nonprofit. You're doing well, but you might be profiting the world, but you may be not profiting yourself quite as much.
You from the Bay Area?
Yeah,
How long have you lived out here?
dude?
I'm 60 something. I've been 60. I've been out here since I was 2, from 2 to 60.
How you survive out here?
It's hard, huh?
Yeah, it's hard, but
It's hard.
you gotta keep your head up and keep on being strong though. That's what
like
you gotta
that.
do.
That's what I do. I appreciate it. I can tell you're vibrant by the red hair. You want me? Can I take you out on a date?
Yeah, I could be your mom.
So? I like them older with some experience. I know you used to be sucking some good.
How you doing?
Alright, trying to make it, stay out of trouble.
Hell yeah.
Don't get put in with shots of hell and all hooked up.
How you been living out here, huh? It's been hard, huh? It's crazy. to survive out
Anything.
here.
Social Security in a place to stay. They say I got to take a couple of $100 out of my check. I take on my medication and last Friday. I paint and float and black coffee.
Facts, bro. The alliteration. I fuck with it, bro.
I had
Another thing that I realized that is necessary for survival in the Bay is to be surrounded by community. So many people have felt given up on by their peers and had no peers around to support through the hard times, and ultimately, they felt alone. Even if you are a person who tends to stay to yourself, does things on their own, that's fine, because personally I get it, I am too. I cannot stress, though, just how important it is to have at least one person or a couple of people you can trust and confide with. It's human nature to be social and seek community, so embrace that. Without that, there's a good chance life might one-up you in the game.
So
do you
yeah.
feel like that's kind of been a challenge in regards to, like I said, like surviving out here?
The cost of living is bananas.
Exactly.
For sure. I've left the Bay because of it.
Yeah.
And I found comparable work, comparably paid work, but that dollar goes a lot further somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, no question. I
What do you
mean,
like your tips, I guess, or like what keeps you going on a day-to-day basis? How are
Keeps me
you
going.
able to
Manage.
go through the challenges?
community is important. Having a strong community of friends and peers, colleagues, people I love, respect, and admire. That's been huge. Like I said, I didn't grow up in Oakland, but I've been here for the latter half of my life. I'm 42, and I came here when I was 21. So literally, this summer is the halfway point.
Congrats.
Appreciate it. And you know, I got a lot of love for the history of Oakland. I think that's what drew me here initially. History of activism, history of arts, and you know, within a year or two of living here back in my early 20s, just meeting and building with some real solid folks and folks who.
Jesus,
No,
dude.
right now I'm just visiting because my parents live here. I'm from
Okay,
here,
yeah.
but I'm like international now, just like rowing,
That's
training
what's
full
up.
time. Yeah,
How's the
so
experience out of the country been?
it's incredible. Like I've gotten to like travel the world through rowing, and like I feel incredibly blessed with it. But there's no place like Oakland is. you know, like born and raised. Well, born in San Francisco. So,
What is San Francisco? That was weird to me.
oh yeah, fair.
That's crazy, dude.
I mean, it's town business.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you feel like your experience here makes it easier for you to adapt in other places?
Yeah, I for sure say so. I mean, I feel like if you can make it out of Oakland, bro, you can make it anywhere, right?
Exactly.
So I feel like just growing up, like going through things and like making it work through that, then like I'm ready.
I know we got an Olympian with us. An Olympian.
Yes.
Lastly, my most important piece of advice. I think the most important thing that I've learned and tried to hold on to in order to survive is always carry a sense of self. Never forget who you are. And if you know, absolutely don't let anybody or don't allow anybody to take that shit from you. People will continuously try to make you feel like your decisions that you make are wrong ones. But I say, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, you have to deal with the decisions you made. You have to look yourself in the mirror and say, you let somebody tell you who you were today. You are your most valuable possession. Your values, your morals, all that. Now, you can easily get lost trying to find your way through all the bullshit. But while you figure it out, never lose that sense of self. Who am I to tell you all this? Well, I get you for questioning, but you see the name on the screen. Don't play. A wise man once said, and I'm here to paraphrase, hated 11th, the underdog is on top. And I'm gonna shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead and envy me, cause I'm the Bay's MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Anyway, I love y'all. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. And peace. Good luck out there. I love y'all. Mwah.